Thank you so much, Mr. Prime Minister. On behalf of the Kenyan delegation, we continue to enjoy the traditional Egyptian hospitality. And since our arrival in this very historic city of Cairo, we've been very well looked after. We've come in a large delegation, very deliberately, because we wanted to send a deliberate signal, particularly as we come to the end of this year, 2010. And therefore, Mr. Prime Minister, thank you once again for your invitation and your great hospitality. I affirm those issues that the Prime Minister has referred to, our commitment to work bilaterally. Egypt and Kenya are not too far apart. We are joined occasionally, I think on a daily basis actually, between Kenya Airways and Egypt Air, and therefore people-to-people movement is becoming increasingly evident. And this is a way to go within the framework of COMESA and also the African Union. We applaud Egypt's very active role and participation within the African Union, the non-aligned movement, and Prime Minister did brief us extensively on the Middle East peace process, the challenges that lie ahead, and of course we're able to, as he has mentioned, discuss also in some detail the situation in the Sudan, the expected referendum in less than 2 weeks, and that we know that both President al-Bashir and Vice President Salva Kiir have committed themselves to abide by the outcome of what should actually be a credible referendum. And therefore, all of us are standing together with the people of the Sudan as they go through this very important phase. And of course, the situation in Somalia. Kenya and Somalia share a very long border of 1,800 kilometers. And believe you me, we find it difficult. We can't patrol that border. And therefore, continued instability in Somalia affects Kenya very negatively. But we know that with Egypt's influence within the African continent, we should be able to work together, never to give up with regard to finding a peaceful solution to what has been Africa's longest running conflict now, close to 20 years since the overthrow of Siad Barre in Somalia. And of course, bilaterally, we are very confident. We want to thank all the Egyptian people for drinking a lot of Kenyan tea. We also grow coffee, by the way, and I'm told our coffee is the best anywhere. We can have this intra-Africa trade. We are actually saying it is time for more trade and even less in terms of aid. We applaud Egypt for what she continues to do within Africa, within the framework of the Egyptian Technical Cooperation Agreement, and of course the Nile Basin Initiative. We discussed this matter at length and assured the Egyptian hosts that Kenya would never want to do anything that would work injustice with regard to the flow of the River Nile. This is a commitment. And therefore, we're moving together. We're actually here to encourage each other so that we do not continue to discuss forever a matter as simple as an agreement, framework agreement. We will agree and move ahead for the benefit of the people of Africa. Therefore, once again, Mr. Prime Minister, thank you for your gracious hospitality.